Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name's Rich. We're going to play a little more Citizen Sleeper. We're on the 79th cycle. And let's see, he's going to pop up here. Got one good die. I don't think anything story-wise popped up down here yet. We got two more turns till Baya's office pops up. And then we have to go across the way here. Alright. There's one more turn before the climbing briar thing pops up. So, let's go to the waste real quick and use the 6 to gather scrap. So we'll be able to repair one more time for the night. And then, let's see. The aviary, we can start picking our mushrooms. Alright. Alright. We end up with a nice number of mushrooms. Rerolled that last die. It's a 3. We have 2. We have 1 upgrade point. That's kind of useless. Let's see. We can go to here, the Hatfield, the labs, and we can turn that into a stabilizer. We can turn the 2 mushrooms into energy. And then the 3... Let's see... Maybe we should go... collect spores with that last 3. Basically, just... this whole turn was just killing time before the next day. So this whole cycle... we spend in the mushroom groves doing mushroom grow stuff, and we didn't really accomplish anything towards any story because we have to wait a couple turns before story stuff happens again. Next turn, the ones out at the cordon should pop up, and then in 2 turns, Rabia's office will pop up right there. So that's it. That's it for this one. We're very short, very quick episode. We will use our scrap here to repair one more time. And then we're going to feed the stray and end the cycle. Now, stuff might pop up at the beginning of the next cycle because that'll be the cordon probably. 2 5s. Let's see. Yep. Sleeper, Peake is waiting for you in the corner. It's time. Peake looks pale and disheveled with heavy marks under their eyes, strands of hair sticking to their face. For what? Peake smiles weakly. Nice try, but we can't dodge this. Peake holds up a thumbnail-sized drive. All the data I've compiled on the flux event, the effective wave and the structure that hide within is on here. He looks at the tiny device, a casket of dark secrets. I've annotated it to the best of my ability. Anyone should be able to understand the threat, the potential in this planet, Peak size, makes for grim reading. Without intervention, the eye will suffer cascading collapse of systems, just like the colonies of Ember's moon. You're sure? Peak grimaces as I can be. The evidence all points in one direction. Peak looks at the drive. This shadow, this flux, this protocol is so hard to pin down, adapts to any countermeasure I've tried to deploy. It's like trying to hold water in a cage. It slips straight through. There has to be a way. Peake studs the hand around the drive. We need help, Sleeper. This is about everyone on station. We have to set up a meeting to tell someone who can do something about it. Aline? Perhaps, Peake pauses. If anyone can protect the eye, it's Havenage, but their internal politics will make it hard for them to act. Will they even listen to us? Or perhaps we've been thinking about this all wrong, Peake sighs. Why make a choice? We can tell both of them. Why pick a side when the only side This entire thing is one we need to take. Peake speaks as they think, the words barely keeping pace with their thoughts. We need to resist this together, or we will fail. We need everyone on board, Sleeper Peake out. That is the only way. We send the data to both. You are right. Peake sounds like I just hate that too. They look away. Another flux event is coming, I'm sure of it. I'm not sure we can survive another without help. Peake opens her hand and holds the drive out to you. You need to do this, Sleeper. I can't. You know Sol, you know Helene, you trust them. They trust you. To them, I'm just another spacer, but you are a part of this place. Hearing someone else say it hits you hard. We are part of the eye. Peake is right. But right now, it feels more like a weakness than a strength. I will set up a data relay at the coordinate. It's neutral ground. Take the data and send it out to Havenage and the flotilla. Once they receive it, they will come. We can be sure of that. You will meet them there and take them through it all. No one can do a better job. They tuck a strand of hair behind their ear. Okay, Peake tenderly puts a hand on your shoulder. Thank you, Sleeper. I know this is hard. We have to move forward. We can't keep this to ourselves anymore. I step back, looking thin and pale in the harsh station light. Come, talk to me once it's done. And they slip away into the eye. Alrighty, that is now saving, and we can quit the main menu. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more Citizen Sleeper, let me know in the comments. There's other games like Game Pass or PS Premium. Games are free to play. Games are on sale that you're interested in. You can write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys all next time.